and welcome to BS, and that stands for, as you probably all know by now, Basement Studio. I'm your host, Carol Stedman, and this is the last game. It's easy to play. All you have to do is figure out which one of our liars is telling the truth. But before we meet our liars, let's meet tonight's contestants. First, we have Rosie. Hi, Rosie.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm a fashion merchandising student here at Ohlone, and I'm originally from Hawaii and have been living in California for about 2 years.
How do you like it?
It's cool.
Good, good. That's nice to hear. I think I'd rather live in Hawaii. Our second contestant is Shiva. Hi, Shiva. How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good, thanks. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Shiva, and I've been living in California for 5 years, and I just got married, and I'm also a fashion merchandising student at Ohlone College.
All right. Well, congratulations on your marriage. Good luck to both of you. And tonight's liars are our not quite so regular panel of liars. Our first is Paige. Hello, Paige.
Hi, Carol.
This is it. This is the last one.
I know.
What's your claim to fame tonight, Paige?
Well, I've gotten a lot of response, a lot of questions about, what my availability is, And
Availability for what?
Like if I'm single or not.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, from the 14-year-olds that watch this show?
Yeah, and I've got some bad news for them. Tonight I brought my fiance. This is Harley, and I wanted everybody to meet him.
This is your fiance, Harley Davidson.
Look at my ring.
That's a nice cubic zirconia.
Yeah,
Love it.
Got my ring here in my pocket.
So, Harley, are you really Harley Davidson?
Well, to tell you the truth, no. My first name is Harley, though. And, I'm the curator of the Smithsonian National Table Tent Museum. I brought a couple of them here. See, here's round table. And there's some cheesecake. Well, I'll just put them out here.
Okay. Thanks, Harley. I appreciate you sharing that with us, and I'm sure everybody...
No problem,
That's
babe.
an interesting collection. Nice. Okay. Laura, hi.
Am I safe here?
I don't know. I don't know if we're safe, but that's an interesting fiance page.
Thanks.
Laura, you and I are in the same boat tonight, I think. What's your claim to fame tonight?
Does it really matter? No, actually,
Oh, wait, there's... Oh, okay. I thought it was a coupon. Never mind.
I'm done.
Hey, babe, nice legs.
Harley!
Sorry.
Anyway, well, let's just pass on me. I'm just here to have a good time.
Okay, all right. Well, our first round is objects. And if you guys are ready, I'll start with the first object. Oh, okay, wait. I'm just kidding. But remember, the rules are simple. Guess which liar, thank you, is telling the truth, and we'll give you, the prompter isn't rolling, but we'll give you a point. There you go. We'll start the first round. Okay, you got that? We're going to start the first round. Now, are we ready, producer? Okay, there you go. First round.
Anybody got a match?
I'm sorry, you're not allowed to smoke in the studio.
All right, babe.
Only I can do that. Okay, this is the first object.
Call her babe.
Don't be jealous, Paige. You can have them. It's all yours.
Okay, well what this is this is an old-fashioned thermos. And the men would take it to work with them. And this, if this is for coffee, they can just keep the coffee grounds in here. And they put it right in here, and you can just actually sit it right on a burner, and it heats it if you want it to be hot. Otherwise, you can pack this full of ice, and it keeps it, this material right here keeps it cool, or kept it cool. You stick it right in there, and then you've got a thermos.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, my old lady's such an airhead. You know what this is? It's a coffee grinder. Juan Valdez would have loved to have one of these things. You just put the coffee in here, and by pushing... Hey, I'm describing right now. By pushing this, it grinds the coffee inside there.
Did you steal that off a tabletop also?
No.
All right, okay.
I didn't steal these. What are you?
Oh,
what are you implying?
I didn't mean to imply a thing. Not a thing, not a thing. Thank you. Laura?
Hello.
Hi. How you doing, Laura?
Just fine for now. What this is, it's a smoker. It's a beehive smoker. I don't know if you can smell it. Anyway, it's when you have a beehive and they blow this smoke and it clears them out of the way for a while so they can get in and collect the honey or do whatever they do. But it's a beehive smoker.
Okay, well, I'm going to recap those answers for you. Paige says that it's an old coffee thermos or an old thermos of some sort, and you could put it right on the burner, it would heat up. And Harley says that it's an old coffee grinder, and that Juan Valdez would have greatly appreciated. And Laura says it's a bee smoker to make the bees go away. Go away. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to start with you. And who do you think is telling the truth? Laura. I think Laura's telling the truth. All right. Shiva, who do you think?
That's what I'm going to go with.
You're both going Laura. Okay. Andrew?
This object comes from the Sears Gardening and Farm Catalog, and this is a bee smoker. You're both right.
Yay! Bee smoker. You each get 1 point. All right. Our next object, okay, this is it. Okay.
Thanks. Okay, what this is it's a coin mechanism for like the inside of a video game, and it just sits in there, and it.
You know that from when you were jimmied all those video games to get all the quarters, huh?
Yeah.
For that vibrating bed.
Oh, no. Don't tell my secrets.
I remember that night.
Oh, Harley, you animal.
Well, just a second. I gotta get some. Brought my brewskis.
All right.
I'm not so sure that we allow that in the studio.
That's my Harley.
Oh, okay.
Don't want to damage the Smithsonian. Might get kind of upset about that. This is like a disk drive mechanism, for those electronic geeks.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. You know how like when you go to Marriott's and they have the counters of how many people go through on a daily basis? Well, they used to do all that by hand, and there's an outer shell to this, but this is basically how it works. This is end up pushed down, and they would count how many people would go through, whether it's at an amusement park or a bar or wherever you'd need to count somebody.
All right. Thank you, Laura. To recap those answers, Paige says that it's part of a video machine thing, the coin part. And Harley says that it's something that engineer geeks use, some sort of, what was it? Electrical?
Disk drive mechanism.
Disk drive mechanism. And Laura says that it's used at Great America for the to count people that go in. I'm going to start with you again, Rosie, this round. Who do you think is telling the truth?
Paige.
Oh.
Paige. Okay. And Shiva, who do you think is telling the truth? You both go with Paige.
It's a strange thing, but I'm going to go with
Okay, let's see if our announcer tells the truth. Andrew?
Well, you guys are really bright. Once again, you're both right. From a Major Havoc video arcade game, this is a coin mechanism.
Yeah. All right. The last object looks pretty interesting. Paige, I know that you bought one of these at my pleasure party the other day. So why don't you tell us what it is?
Remember this one?
Do I ever?
But actually what this is it, excuse me, it's,
Go ahead, babe.
thanks, son. What this is a beater for like an egg yolk, just for the egg yolks.
Thank you. We have to hurry this one up, so.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what this is. You see, in 1934, this guy by the name of Dr. Nicholas Riviera, he came up with this for, it's battery operated, and the women could use it at home.
Okay, Laura?
That's disgusting. I would be touching it if he was telling the truth. Okay.
All right, Laura, why don't you just tell us what it is, and we'll just figure
What
it out.
this is used in some bars to mix drinks. It's really
Oh,
easy.
okay.
It's to mix drinks.
Well, I'll recap those answers once again. Paige says it's single egg beater, just for the yolk. Harley, I won't repeat his answer. You know what he said. And Laura says that it's
Mixes drinks.
yeah, mixes drinks. I'm going to start with you, Rosie. Who do you think is telling the truth?
I say Laura.
Laura. All right. Shiva.
I'm going to go with Laura.
You both go with Laura.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if we can find out who's telling the truth. Andrew.
You guys can't keep on choosing the same people like that because you're both right once again. From some cheesy bar in Fremont, it's used to stir drinks.
Okay, well, when we come back, we're going to see what kind of BS our liars will come up with about words in our literary round. Stay tuned.
You know, drinking can destroy common sense.
I'm going to that rock.
I found out the hard way. There was a rock. And in that one dumb instant, I'm paralyzed. But don't think this couldn't be you. What it's all about is good judgment, and whether you choose to use it.
A message from this station and the National Rehabilitation Hospital.
As a writer, I love the written word. As a member of our society, I depend on it. We all do, in countless ways every day. To someone who can't read the instructions on a job application, the label on a medicine bottle, the information and entertainment in books are all out of reach. Next time you're in a bookstore enjoying your ability to read, give a little to share that gift with the millions who can't read. Your change can change your life. Give the gift of literacy.
Welcome back. I'm Carol Stedman, your host here on BS. This is our intellectual literary round where our liars make up definitions about words. But before we start, I just have to tell you very quickly, no, this is not my bedroom. My bedroom never looked this clean. Everybody says, is this your bedroom? It's such a mess. But it's supposed to be a basement. Okay. Anyhow, just to clear that up. The first word is this. Ducal. There you go.
Ducal, and what it means is it's a term that's used when referring to a duke. Anything pertaining to a duke. Very simple.
Ducal. It's a automobile built in 1918 in Britain by the Markson Motor Company. It was run by steam, much like the Stanley Steamer.
Thank you.
This is Ducal, and what it is, it's a very fine china.
All right. Easy enough. Paige says that it's anything to do with dukes. And Harley says that it is an old 1918 model car run on steam. And Laura
In Britain.
In Britain, excuse me, in Britain. And Laura says that it's a fine china. And the score is 3-3. I didn't forget. I'm going to start with you. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Shiva this time, because I started with you last time. Shiva, who do you think is telling the truth? Just so we know you're not copying her.
Okay, this time I'm going to go with Harley.
You believe Harley, okay. And
That's
Rosie?
one babe that knows what she's talking about.
Harley, too.
You both believe Harley. All right, let's see if Andrew tells us.
You're both wrong this time. Duco is something pertaining to a duke.
Oh. Okay. That's
Yeah, all chicks are stupid.
Hey, watch it. Next word is Dean. Watch it. My Bernice will come out here. Dying.
Diane is
Okay.
is somebody that suddenly gets rich quickly. You know, like if they inherit money.
Or if they just use people.
Carol would be, you know, a
Hey.
good one.
I'm poor.
She's not going to get rich from marrying me.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder.
Oh, that rock cuban zirconia.
This is a Greek word, so meaning to die.
Thank you.
It's morbid.
Diene, what it is, it's a compound that contains several different bonding agents.
All
I
right.
didn't make up the word.
Thanks. Paige says that it is the get rich scheme.
Somebody who gets
Somebody who
rich
gets rich
quickly.
quickly.
Or inherits a large sum of money.
And Harley says that it has to do with dying. All right?
Pretty morbid.
You got it.
Okay, and Laura says, it just flew right past Laura.
It's a compound.
Compound,
with
that
several
was it.
bonding agents.
Containing double bonds. Okay, I'm going to start with you. Shiva, who do you think is telling the truth?
I'm gonna have to go with Harley again.
You're going with Harley again. Okay. And Rosie? Oh, look they don't agree?
Laura.
Harley. Okay, you're going with Laura. Okay. Andrew.
Finally, thank you for not choosing the same person. It's a compound containing double bonds.
Laura. Oh, Rosie got that point. All right, the next word is decare. Page. Hardly none of that on here in the video.
Family show.
All right.
Decare is a unit of area equal to 10 acres.
Thank you. You're supposed to like him. He's your fiance.
I'm just having second thoughts.
Doesn't surprise me.
Decare.
Okay.
Just figure it out by looking at decare. Means you don't care. Should be fairly self-explanatory.
Thanks, Harley.
What this is, decare is just a short, abbreviated way of the word decaridine, which is a chemical that's used with painting. I think it's like a paint thinner, but it's decaridine, but abbreviated form decare.
Okay. I'll recap those again for you. Paige says that it's 10 acres of land. That's simply that. And Harley says that it means simply that you just don't care. And Laura says that it's sort of like paint thinner. And I'm going to start with you again, Shiva. Who do you think is telling the truth?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with Paige.
You're going to go with Paige? All right. Okay, and Rosie, who do you think?
With Paige.
You're both going with Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Andrew's not going to like that, but that's okay. Andrew?
Decare is a unit that equals 10 acres.
Oh.
That's what it is.
This is too easy for you guys. Last word is das.
Can we wake this guy up?
No, not until it's his turn. Why don't we let him sleep till it's his
Let him sleep.
Yeah. Okay.
A DOS is a person who refuses to take an oath. You know, like a non.
Like you might be.
I'm becoming a DOS.
Okay.
DOS is a person who refuses to take an oath.
Thank you. Harley.
What? Das. It means, it's like where I live. It's a cheap place to sleep.
Okay. I won't ask you where you live. I think I saw you out on the curve down.
I live at her place.
Oh, a cheap place to sleep. Okay. Laura?
All right, what DOS is, it's the root to different types of grasses. It only applies to grass, though.
Okay, I'm going to recap those for you. Paige says that it's a person who refuses to take an oath. And Harley says it's a cheap place to sleep. And Laura says it has to do with grass roots. I'm going to start with you again. Or I'm going to start with, I start with Shiva all the time, huh? I'll start with Shiva. Sorry, Rosie. Give you a minute to think about it. Shiva, who do you think is telling the truth?
This is a hard one. I think I'll go with Laura.
Laura. Do you have your card? Okay.
No.
Laura. Ta-da! Okay. And Rosie, who do you think?
I'm going to go with Paige.
Oh, you're not going to agree. Great. Okay, Paige, let's see if we can find out from Andrew.
DOS means a cheap place to sleep. Paige's house.
Wait a minute. Oh, nobody went with him. You ready to give him some?
Hey, man, there's my guitar. Whoa, dude, man. You guys, man, I've been looking for this for 10 weeks. What's going on here?
Hey, man.
Is this MTV or what, man?
Hey.
Harley, what's up, dude?
Hey, you want a beer?
Rolling, man. Yeah. Hey, kill her later, man.
Okay, I guess I could have figured that it might have been Harley's friend, huh? Or Chuck's friend.
I don't know. I kind of like him better.
Okay. Well, now it's time to move on to our super exciting and action-packed final round. I don't know what it was. But we need to get rid of one of our liars. To do that, our contestants pick one of the liars to be their partner. The leftover partner gets dumped from the show. So, Rosie, since you're ahead, I'm going to start with you. Who would you like to be your partner?
Laura.
Laura, all right. And Shiva, who would you like to be your partner?
Paige.
I had a feeling I had to say that. Okay, well, stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to find out who's going to win what tonight. We'll be right back.
Lousy chicks.
As host of a great party, you want your friends to have a real good time, but you also want to make sure they get home safely. That's why Beer Drinkers of America reminds you to party smart.
Looking for a way to spend time with your children? Try reading. It's a family affair.
If you drink, your baby could be born with fetal alcohol syndrome,
a leading cause of birth defects. What you drink, your baby drinks.
Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi for Covenant House. If you're a runaway living on the streets, call the 9 line. Remember, the streets are tougher than you are.
Whether you're young or just young at heart, your feet should do their job in comfort. For free tips on foot health, write the American Podiatric Medical Association, Bethesda, Maryland.
In a medical emergency, when you can't speak for yourself, Medical Alert is a friend who speaks for you. Call now toll-free, 1-800-ID-ALERT.
Welcome back to BS. This is our final round where I get a chance to lie and tell the truth at the same time. It's called our Some of This is BS round. I'll give you 3 statements, 2 of them are true and 1 of them is BS. The first team to buzz in and pick the fact that it's not true will get 2 points. When the round is over, we'll add up the scores and see who wins. But what are our contestants playing for? Well, let's find out.
The winner of tonight's show will receive a 2-week membership pass to Powerhouse Gym, located on Lawrence Place in Fremont. And tonight's runner-up contestant will receive a 6-pack of CDs from KOHL Radio. And, of course, my thanks, everyone's thanks, all our thanks for being on the show. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, the score is Rosie 5 and Shiva 4. It's a very close game. So, if everybody's ready, put your hands on the buzzer. Remember, which one of these is not true? A, Neil Armstrong was the first civilian astronaut. B, the average American eats 50 pounds of chocolate a year. Or C, Ronald Reagan became a Republican in 1962. This is our lightning round. Okay.
Ronald Reagan.
C? Sorry. Okay, Shiva, it's either A, Neil Armstrong was the first civilian astronaut, or B, the average American eats 50 pounds of chocolate a year.
B?
B.
That's right!
All right. That's right. Here's your chip. Catch the chip. Oh. If you drop it, you lose a point. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, number 2, which one is not true? A, there were 8 Bradys on the Brady Bunch show. B, the base color of Charlie Brown's shirt is yellow. Or C, the sun is a planet in our solar system. Rosie.
C.
C.
That's right!
Yeah! All right. Gotta catch that chip. All right, number 3. Which one of these is not true? A, mice were the first creatures launched into orbit by the U.S. B, it takes 2 minutes for your blood pressure to travel through your body. Or C, White Christmas is the largest selling single in the history of the music industry. Rosie.
A.
A. Sorry. Shiva, it's either B, it takes 2 minutes for your blood pressure to travel through your body, or C, White Christmas is the largest selling single in the history of the music industry.
C?
C. Sorry, we'll get that. All right, number 4, which one is not true? A, 75% of all Americans believe in UFOs. B, Jim Henson was the voice of Kermit the Frog. Or C, John Lennon fathered 2 children.
A.
Rosie. A.
That's right!
Yay! Okay. It's only 50%. Number 5, which one of these is not true? A, Schlitz was the first beer in a can to feature a tab top. B, Ray Charles was 6 when he went blind. Or C, about half the pigs in the world live on farms in the U.S.
B?
Shiva. B. Sorry. Rosie?
C.
C.
That's right!
Right. Oh, no. I think they're in China is what I heard. Number 6. Number 6, which one is not true? It's an inside joke. A common housefly's lifespan is only 2 days. B, Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are left-handed. So am I. C, Apollo 17 was the last Apollo moon mission.
I'll say C.
C. Sorry, Shiva, it's either A, yes.
B?
B. No, that means that they are left-handed. Don't listen to her. She's blonde. She's blonde. Forget it. Okay, number 7. Which one is not true? A, your eye weighs about an ounce. B, a merry-go-round turns counterclockwise. Or C, Jim Davis is the creator of the cartoon character Garfield.
B.
Rosie. B.
A.
A?
That's right!
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Number 8. Yeah, that studio audience out there.
Yeah.
Which one of these is not true? A, one ostrich egg will serve 24 people for brunch. Not breakfast or lunch, but brunch. B, a dollar bill is about 6 inches long. And or C, the first state to let women vote was New York. Rosie.
A.
A. I guess them ostrich eggs are pretty big. Okay. Shiva.
B.
B. Aww. Sorry. Miami was the first state to let women vote. Okay. Number 9. You guys just, I'm going to let you regroup for a second. Think? Okay. Number 9. Which one of these is not true? A, 1 pound of wheat will make 3 cups of flour. B, the Star-Spangled Banner became America's national anthem in 1776. Or C, Domino's Pizza offers 3.9 million different combinations of pizza. Laura.
C.
C. I would have thought the same thing. Okay, Shiva, it's either A, 1 pound of wheat will make 3 cups of flour, or B, the Star-Spangled Banner became America's national anthem in 1776.
I'm going to go with A.
A. Sorry. I can't imagine 3.9 million combinations of pizza. Okay, the last question. Which one is not true? A, mosquitoes flap their wings 10,000 times every second. B, there are 68,000 miles of telephone lines in the Pentagon. Or C, every person has a unique tongue print. Rosie.
A.
A.
That's right! All right!
Okay. Hand me your chips and I'll add them up. Okay, Shiva has 4. 2 points, that's 4 points. That makes 7. Oh, gosh. Thanks for the... Or 2, 4, 6, 8, and 5 is 13 for Rosie. Looks like Rosie is our winner tonight and Shiva is our runner-up. Okay, well, that's going to do it. And thanks for watching. And all these weeks, these grueling weeks, this is our last show. Big sniff, sniff. So we'll see you next year, next semester. That's for you, Chris. Chris, if you're watching this show, that's for you. It's for you, baby. It's for you, Chris. Mwah.